We like to do in this country and most other countries that, have some type of constitution is that we like to throw around our constitutional rights. My rights was violated, darn it, yes they were. But one thing is, the Constitution, especially the US Constitution, it's flawed. How? I'm gonna tell you. The thing about the US Constitution, in my view, pulling a Bernie Sanders, is that the Constitution is flawed because I believe the Constitution was meant for a new society, for when the US finally got its independence and we wanted to break away from the old rule of the kings and queens. So we came up with the Constitution. It was good for the time it was set in because the issues of those times were bad, but they wasn't as prevalent as they are now. Fast forward from like 1720 this to 2016, the issues have gotten so much worse. And the Constitution alone doesn't have the grounds or the foundation to protect the people because, number one, everyone is corrupt, and number two, I don't even think that the Constitution itself could have even predicted that these events will happen. Like for instance, the whole thing about all men are created equal. Some people would take it that it's literally only men, only guys with a penis that are created equal, and then it has to be interpreted that all men means everybody, men, women, children, and aliens were all created equal. Then the whole thing with the transgender, then that has to be looked at through the Constitution, where the Constitution doesn't say this person has a right to do this person has a right to do that. So the issues now are definitely way worse and constantly continuous and ongoing problem and struggle that the Constitution doesn't have any weight to it like it used to. Because think about it like this: you're forming you get together with your friends, you're forming a new club, then all of a sudden you come up with the rules of the club, open Monday through Thursday, this and that, and then all of a sudden generations go on, and then sometimes the rules will be bent, sometimes a rule will be taken out, a circumstance will happen, and there's no guidelines, like the incident doesn't fall under any of the guidelines. It's the same thing here with the Constitution, and even the people's rights too, like the whole the whole incident where some people in some states people are allowed to carry guns and other states people aren't, because literally the times we're in now are just buck wild crazy. And if anything, we're gonna need a new constitution, or if anything, we're gonna have to have an effective constitution. There's gonna have to be some added changes or something in there, because the Constitution and the rights and all of that other nonsense is not protecting the people. If anything, it's doing more harm than good. So what use is the Constitution if it cannot protect the people and cannot be upheld?